Oh! Managed to save that one. Hey guys, we're back here at Bitterbrush, and I'm going to try and tackle that first step up that got me caught up last time. So I'm approaching here on foot, and I'm going to roll my bike over the first 3 lines here just to see if my bike clears them, and sure enough it does just fine. But that last one over here on the right, if I don't do this right, I'm definitely going to bash on it. So I'm going to avoid that one and start on the first one and see how that goes. Sorry for this bad camera view. I wanted to get a full shot of my whole body so we could see what I'm doing right and wrong, but because the trail is kind of sunken down, there just wasn't a good place to put my camera, so we're going to have to settle for a close-up of my bike and my point of view. Now that said, there was quite a bit I was able to learn just from looking at my bike and the way I approach these rocks here. One is I don't level out my pedals very well, and I keep smacking them on the rocks. And the next thing is I come pretty close to bashing my chainring and lower link, so after watching this, I ordered me a bash guard. Now, I'm going to point out that I'm doing a terrible job climbing this, but I'm not the only one. This guy tried my same line and failed pretty bad too, and made me feel pretty good about myself. So another thing I noticed is my timing appears to be pretty off. I think the right thing to do is to be ready to spring up off that back tire as soon as your front tire lands. And I'm not setting up for that, so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm having a hard time getting up over this. Also, I was so focused on my rear tire that I failed to notice these rocks right here that was totally killing me. So that was kind of silly. And so here comes another victim. Oh, look, but he made it. So I decided to try his line, and it looks like that right there. After checking out this footage, when I got home, I realized he's getting over by bumping up his front and rear tire off this lower rock right there. Let's take another look at it. Now that's something I've done on the trails, just having fun screwing around, trying to bump over tree roots and rocks, just trying to get a little bit of air as I'm flying down the trail, but never actually used it to get over something like, you know, a step up.
You need more momentum, dude.
Okay, I'll try it out. My little grunts are my favorite parts of these videos. Alright, so I never made it over. I rode around for a bit, went home, got on the Facebook page, and picked up on some tips. So what I was doing like a manual to get my front tire up and then trying to scoot my feet to get my rear tire up, which typically is what I had done in the past and never tried anything that big, so I guess that's not what you want to do. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to do the front tire just by doing like a push-up move. Sometimes, I don't know, playing around with trying to get my weight forward or back, not sure. I guess you would kind of want it centered over the bottom bracket, but I don't know. The rear tire here, I'm trying to focus more on pushing my bars, and I don't know, maybe I need to focus more on pushing off my feet as well, but I think I'm still doing this kind of foot scoop thing. Seems to get up, but I'm not exactly happy with it. I feel like what I'm trying to do is do more like an endo without my front brakes, and it just feels weird. Also, I noticed I'm not straightening out my arms very much, which actually seemed really hard to do. I was really pushing it really hard and it just wasn't going. Maybe that's because I'm getting my weight too far forward. I don't know. Any tips would be appreciated. Little drainage ditch in front of my house. That's some rocks. And right here. So we're going to try to get over. It's about yay tall. So the biggest success I had here was when I focused on timing my front and rear tire lifts. Again, trying to be ready to spring up off the rear tire as soon as my front tire landed. And that's it for this session.